Hey guys, it's Kathy at Elk Valley Nuts and Candy Company with our product of the day, which is actually kind of a brand of the day today. Today we're going to be talking about Pretzel Pete's Pretzels. So Pretzel Pete's is an American-owned small family company, and yes, they are small. They do have about 20 employees right now. But Carl Brown and his wife are always in the shop, always working right alongside their workers. They still are there every day running this company, and we love that, and we love supporting that. Now, what the story of Pretzel Pete's is that he actually grew up in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where, of course, pretzels are everywhere. Our pretzel lady that comes on every once a month on Saturdays and sets up in the parking lot doing pretzels, she's from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. She's a third-generation pretzel maker. But he says in his home, pretzels were an everyday snack. It was something that they ate every single day. Just, he thought that was the way it was. His friends always had pretzels. He always had pretzels. Being from that area, that was their snack. And he went on to college, and then he ended up in corporate banking, international banking, and ended up overseas with his wife. When they went overseas, he was shocked at how little availability there was for snacking pretzels, just for regular a bag of pretzels. And he realized, hey, there's a market here internationally for pretzels. And from that thought, he started his own food company, which eventually became the Pretzel Pete brand. I don't know where the name comes from. He doesn't say, but it's not his name. His name is Carl Brown. So that's how Pretzel Pizza was born. Now, what makes Pretzel Pete's so unique is two things. First of all, every single package is going to say 0 artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives right there. And it's also going to say no MSG products at all. No other flavor enhancer, no MSG products or other flavor enhancers. And then their brand promise is that they are family owned, proudly in Hatboro, Pennsylvania. No MSGs or artificial flavors. Peanut free, tree nut free, sesame free, including their facility. They use only Pennsylvania grown local wheat flour and non-GMO canola oil and malt syrup. No shortcuts. And then their flavor is the second thing that makes them so unusual. So whereas most companies who are making pretzels like this make a great pretzel and then they sprinkle the seasoning on there, that's not what Pretzel Pizza does. They equate this to kind of like the difference between taking a 10-second shower and a 5-minute bath. What they do is they make a slurry with their flavoring, spices, flavors, whatever they're using. They make a slurry with it. When the pretzels are done, they actually soak the pretzels in the slurry, and then they run them through the baking process to dry them out again. So that slurry actually soaks into the pretzel. You're not going to get it. There's a little bit of, don't get me wrong, there may be a little bit of residue that you feel in there, but there's not, your fingers aren't going to be caked with powder. You're not going to get powder all over yourself because it's actually soaked into the pretzels. And that means the flavor goes all the way through. It is really a different kind of pretzel, okay? So Pretzel Pete's, right now I've got the cinnamon brown sugar pieces. They look like that. Then I've got the sour cream and chive pretzel mix. I have the Pretzel Pete's garlic and Parmesan nuggets. The Pretzel Pete honey mustard and onion nuggets. These are by far the most popular. And then I also have a couple of these. Let me grab them real quick. We have their 100 calorie packs. Their 100 calorie packs are $1.50 here. I have them in salted caramel, cheese pizza, honey mustard and onion, and the sour cream and chive. Here's the deal, guys. Y'all know with prices, I always like to look at prices. Here's the deal. If you watch the same video, if you go to Pretzel Pete's website, which you can do right now, and watch the About Us video, you're gonna see, I'm assuming it's in their local store, you're gonna see these in the background at one point, right? They're right, they're kind of like scanning the store, and you see these in a bucket with a price of $2.25 on them. We sell them for $1.50 here. Not only that, hold on one second, I'm gonna put these down. Our bags of pretzels, like I just showed you, the large bags, they're $5, okay? Most stores sell these for $7. They are $5 here, and I'm gonna run a special for you today. So be looking for the special in the box to this video with a link to get right to it. I think the special that I'm gonna run is if you buy 3 bags of pretzels, whichever 3 you want, then I will give you a bag of, this is what we buy the most of. So this is the one I have the most of because we sell the most of this one. I'm gonna give you a bag of honey mustard and onion for free. So if you buy 3, your honey mustard and onion one is going to be free. So that means you're gonna get 4 bags for $15, guys. That is less than $4 a bag, whereas other people sell these for $7. So stock up now, get you some Pretzel Pete's. I hope you guys enjoyed learning something today about Pretzel Pete's. They're a great company. If you see them around, make sure you support them. They're local, they're American owned, they're a good company. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.